I'm Kelly Chapman from Bellevue, Michigan.
I'm Reese Chapman from Bellevue, Michigan.
I'm Mackenzie Chapman. I'm from Bellevue as well.
Well, I'm not sure Reese and Mackenzie had much of a choice since they were quite young. We've been to the Youth World every year since 2003. Haven't missed a year. It's one of the best shows. I think it's one of our favorite shows that we attend every year. I first became involved with paints the first year I judged the World Show. I'd never actually shown at a paint show. I went to the World Show, came home, a few paint horses came into our barn, and then we went to the shows and have really enjoyed them and really enjoyed the people and the opportunities that they provide.
My first horse was a walk-trot horse, and she was great. She taught me a lot, but my favorite paint that we've had is Have a Good Flight, and he was my 13 and under horse, and he just made me love paint so much. He did everything. We started out and he just did the Western Pleasure and the showmanship, and then we taught him the hack and the Western riding and the trail. He did everything.
I think particularly the Youth World, takes some great experiences. One, for the time that we're here, you see friends that sometimes you only see a few times a year. So every year that it's a Youth World Games, I think is even more special. So this year our friends from Italy came back over and competed here. The Youth World Games teams that we host are wonderful. We had a huge French meal the other night from part of our teammates from Team United, and I think that some things that really make it special. It's a very unique experience between the youth team tournament, and then maybe you can elaborate on that.
Well, I like doing the knowledge relay and the hippology because I don't really show in the youth team tournament, but that's like a fun way to get people involved without horses. So.
Well, I'm a past president, and so we started out going to convention very young, and I was just a national director. And then seeing all the youth work together at the convention, it really just jump-started me and made me want to run for office. So I worked my way up through treasurer, secretary, and then up to president.
The biggest pressure here has been
The dog race.
because he's a returning champion from the dog race, and we didn't fare so well this year.
I got
so right. So I still think we have the best dog for it, right?
Oh yeah.
How would you encourage a member to get involved?
Join your local club and get involved there, and then work your way up.
I think what some of the best advice I'd give somebody is to reach out and meet people that are around you. Sometimes we get really, it's an intense schedule. We get really involved and close to the people that are in our own barns. But I mean, reach out and meet the people that are in your classes or around the aisles or such. Did you meet any new people here?
Yeah, I was leashing a horse, and I met a bunch of new people from the person I was leashing in front of.
A whole new culture of culture horses.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be the best decision you ever make. You'll make a lot of new friends, and there's a spot for everybody. Even if you decide that you don't want to start committing to bringing a horse to horse shows and stuff, you can find a place to be a part of the association.
Well, Reese, maybe you described it best in one of your speeches that you did here at the youth convention. What did you call APHA?
APHA is kind of like a family, so people treat each other like you treat your family. I feel like that's a good thing to have.
Even when you two argue. Better family, right?